Welcome to the Cape Coast Sports Stadium. It's a sunny midweek. The Ghana Premier League enters match day 11 and it's Hatsabok up against Liberty Professionals. The Phobians coming into this game brimming with confidence, especially after silencing the whole of Kumasi during the weekend. They beat their bitterest rivals Asante Kotoko, and that has given them maximum confidence coming into this game against Liberty Professionals, who have gone into this Premier League season with very poor results, starting from when they lost to Wafa 3-1. It's continued topsy-turvy for the Scientific Soccer lads. The question is, can they get the results back on track for them against the Phobians this afternoon in Cape Coast? The 90 minutes up will decide the battle for these two teams here in Cape Coast. It's Hatsabok up against Liberty Professionals, and the Phobians are sporting their famous red, blue and yellow jerseys over red shorts and red stockings to match, and Liberty the away side playing in their usual red and white jerseys with red, blue and white stockings to match. So Hatsabok, they occupy the 8th spot on the log, got those 3 points after beating Asante Kotoko last Sunday in Kumasi. And the Phobians would definitely want to continue where they left off in Kumasi. Simon Zibo is captaining Liberty this afternoon. He's leading his charges for the pre-match exchange of pleasantries with his colleagues from Hatsabok. Last season, when these two teams locked arms, Liberty picked up a valuable point in Accra, but Hatsabok had already done the damage in Dansuma, and they beat them by 3-0 in that game, where former captain Thomas Abe scored twice, with Cosmos Dauda climbing up the bench to score in that game. Can the Phobians repeat the dose this afternoon? We'll go for the toss of coin. Captain Simon Zibo and Inusa Musa. So Inusa wins the toss, gets to choose where Hatsabok will play from, and Liberty will do the kickoff. Charles Bulu is our centre man, assisted on the lines by Kennedy Bentil, JC Nunu, and the fourth referee Samuel Lee. All is set, we're good to go for this game. Hatsabok making just one change to the team that beat Asante Kotoko in Kumasi. Daniel Kodia is coming in to replace Malik Akowa. So there's Ben Mensah, Inusa Musa, Fatau Mohamed, Robert Adusowa, Benjamin Ejari, Al-Hassan Aminu, Patrick Razak, Daniel Kodia, Joseph Esso, Kojo Obin Jr. and Winful Kobna. So the Phobians playing with Joseph Esso, Obin Jr. and Patrick Razak in a 3-man attack, with Kobna Aminu also coming in from midfield to support the attack together with Daniel Cordier. Edward Odum has become an instant hero for the Phobians, having masterminded that famous victory in Kumasi. Remember, the Phobians are still waiting on some positive health information from the head coach Wellington. So Liberty, they make 3 changes to the team that drew 1-1 with one All-Stars in Dansuman: Kofi Ba, Simon Zibo, Alex Echampon, Ofosu, Prosper Abo, Michael Ampedu, Francis Owusu, Frederick Ansaboche, who missed the penalty against Wa All Stars, is in there. William Intridenchi, Akins Cheba for Bright Ando, and Emmanuel Amu Atipo. So Enes Papako, the captain of the side, is starting from the bench. They play in a 4-1-4-1 formation with Francis Owusu, who scored against Wa All Stars, leading the attack for Liberty this afternoon in Cape Coast. The Scientific Soccer lads have gone through some torrid times in the Premier League this season. It's not looking good for Liberty. They've won just 2 out of their 9 league games. Remember, they still have one outstanding game to play against Aduana Stars. That was supposed to have been the season's opener, but because of Aduana's involvement in continental club football, they didn't make up that date with Liberty. Hatsabok would also want to get back to winning ways, especially in Cape Coast. They've gone dry for some time. Just 2 wins in their last 6 home games. 2 wins, 2 losses, and 2 draws. The story for the Phobians. In their last 6 home games, and they hurriedly want to get back to winning ways. Game underway. Frederick Ansaboche. Ampedu returns to the lineup and Nasiru drops to the bench. Prosper Avor with an awkward clearance that finds Patrick Razak, but he loses possession and Frederick Ansaboche picks it up for Liberty. Ampedu concedes the first throw-in of the afternoon. Cheba for Akins clears it away. Soa. Aminu. He gives away possession. Here's Brian Ando moving into space. He's got Francis Owusu calling. Good dummy from Ando. Tries to locate Owusu. He turns around. Unable to shoot. Shot blocked by Inusa Musa. And Ejari will take care of the business out there. Clears it away. Oh, good control from Obin Jr. But he's stopped by Ampedu. He brings down Ampedu and it's a free kick for Liberty. The former Nia Salamena attacker gradually warming himself into this Atsabok team. That was good tracking back from Ampedu, but eventually he got impeded by Obin. That was the shot from Francis also blocked by Inusa Musa. They did well to tidy up at the back, the Phobians. Liberty again, but this time Robert Addo get it back for Hatsabok. This is the 37th league meeting between these two sides. It should have been the Accra derby, but the Phobians switching their base to Cape Coast. This is the first time they are playing Liberty at this Cape Coast Stadium in the Premier League game. Hatsabok have 20 wins from those 36 outings with Liberty, with the Scientific Soccer Lads having 9 out of those games with 7 ending in draws. Here is the champion for Liberty. He gets the corner. First corner of the afternoon to Liberty. William Denchi moves from his left back position to take this corner kick. Denchi has started every single game for Liberty this term. Ben Swan inside, headed away by Aminu. Ansa shoots, it takes a deflection and is a Liberty corner again. The second Liberty corner in 1 minute. Denchi Ben Swanin headed out by Daniel Cordier for another corner. The third in succession for Liberty. This time they go for the short corner. A champon to William Denchi. Tries the shot. Not too far from target. Is a goal kick for Hatsabok. They decided to go for the short corner this time, and a champon did well to get back to Denchi, but his delivery was always going to fly high. Koje Obin up against Michael Ampedu. Ampedu will find Obin a difficult customer. He wasn't bad against Kotoko when he made his debut. Poor delivery from the young Liberty goalie Kofi Ba. Joseph Esso. Go pass from Kobna. Denchi is impeded by Joseph Esso. Good decision. There was a clear push on the back of Denchi from Joseph Esso. Go play from Denchi. Tries to get to Francis Owusu. Ball falls back to him. Miscommunication between Inusa and Ejare, and Inusa does well to prevent the corner kick as a throw-in for Liberty. That was an acrobatic style clearance from Inusa Musa. Denchi to Emmanuel Amuatipo, weaving his way into the Hasselburg box. Is finally cleared by Fatal, but Zibo has got it. He finds Ansa Boche. Ansa goes back to Akins. Akins has seen Ampedu doing the run, but the pass is too weighty for Ampedu. Hasselburg throwing. Obin was trying to get back to Patrick Razak, but Razak unable to keep it in play. Is a Liberty throw-in. Charles Bulu wants Ampedu to go back to the right spot and get a throw-in in. Francis Owusu pushed down by Daniel Cordier. Free kick for Liberty, just outside the Dean. Liberty professionals with a free kick. Zibo has shown interest, but Bright Ando is a specialist in the situations like this. Ampedu equally fancies this one, and it looks like Ampedu, he kills one in. Close, but not close enough to give Liberty the lead. So Ampedu decided to go for a killer to the far right post. That won't trouble Ben Mensah. Zibo brought down by Cody, a free kick for Liberty. This is a second foul committed by Daniel Cody. He wouldn't escape the yellow card when he does it for the third time. So he was completely beaten by Zibo and went in for the man. Denchi. Akins switches to Ampedu. Good control from Ampedu. Sends in a cross, and Fatal, safety first they say, no troubles. Being entertained by Fatal Mohammed, so it's a Liberty corner. Fourth corner kick. Bright Ando. Emmanuel Amuatipo. Now Kobna goes to Ejare. He gets a return. Ajari gives away possession in Denchi's clearance to Ben Mensah. Denchi, Ansa, Akins Cheba for looking for Ofosue Champon. He gets back to Ampedu. Oh, that's a trip from behind from Patrick Razak. Caution for Razak. He scored that awesome goal in Kumasi against Asante Kotoko. So he just kicked him from behind. That was a slight one, but it wouldn't escape the lenses of Charles Bulu. Alberto Fuswe Champon. Now Ampedu. Ampedu has been very present down the right. He sends in a cross. That's good save by Ben Mensah. Brilliant save. Denied Emmanuel Amuatipo. Kojobin, but cleared by Akins. Sweet cross from Ampedu, header by Amuatipo. Good one-hand save from Ben Mensah. He scored full marks on that occasion. Ben Mensah saved a very, dangerous free kick from Sonny Yakuba over Santi Kotoko last Sunday in Kumasi. He was brilliant on that day, and he's begun this afternoon with full marks from that save. Fatal. So, Liberty, 2 balls. Fatal to Joseph Esso. He gets a return. He sends a cross. Not the best of deliveries from Fatal. It's a goal kick for Liberty. It's a one-on-one between Joseph Esso and William Denchi. He goes back to Kobna. Good skill. He wanted it forward, but Esso tracked back. It's a throw in. The ball had crossed the line. Zibo. He's lost possession to Daniel Cordier. Here is Kobna, the live wire. He finds Fatal in good position. Oh, lovely tackle from Amuatipo. Brilliant sliding tackle from the Liberty winger. He did well to track back now. He puts 1-2 for Bright Under, but goalkeeper Ben Mensah is out. That was good tackle. He went in for the ball and it was obvious. Michael Ampedu. Francis Owusu controls beautifully. Bright Ando. 1-2 for Fosu. Oh, against the side post. Francis Owusu coming so close. Here is Ampedu for Liberty. Goes past his marker. He won't get a foul. But moving the opposite direction with quick pace. Oh, good play from Razak. He's all alone moving. He finds Kobna. Kobna goes around the ball and he gives it away. Amuatipo goes past Fatal. Impeded by Fatal. Free kick for Liberty. No questions about the decision. Love to see that Francis Owusu chance again. That hit the side post. That was pretty close. Good pass from Bright Ando. Ben Mensah did want to get his hand to it, and eventually they got denied by the side post. Amuatipo up against Fatal, sends the cross deep in. Robert Addo heads it away. Kobna wins the free kick for Hearts of Oak. Zibo to Bright Ando. Frederick and Saboche. Ofosue Champon. Good play from Liberty. Here is Owusu again, but this time the flag is up. Offside against Francis Owusu. He's been quick with his movement and he's outwitted Inusa and Ejare on 2 occasions. They wouldn't be lucky maybe on the 3rd occasion. It's 15 minutes in Cape Coast. It's Hartlepool 0, Liberty Professionals 0. So Patrick Razak has switched from the left-hand side to the right side, and Kovna, he's got Zibo to confront. That's a good cross in, nearly an on goal, but Michael Ampedu did well because he saw Joseph Esso coming in deep. Esso, he wants to drive from that distance. He drives and it's headed away by Akins for a corner kick again. Some pressure from Hartlepool. Lovely switch in by Kovna, and Ampedu did well to get the ball away from the path of Esso. Akins sets the ball away. Aminu. Ejare. This could be dangerous, but he does well to keep hold of the ball. The flag is up. Obin Jr. is offside. Kojo Obin Jr. scored 13 goals for Nia Salamina last season in the Division 1. Had unsuccessful trials in Ukraine, and now donning the famous Hartlepool jersey. He made his debut in Kumasi against Kotoko. Not too impressive and not too bad. Avos header. Ofosue Champon beaten by Aminu in the aerial challenge. Zibo. Frederick and Saboche. Francis Owusu back to Ansa. Bright Ando is doing the run. He's got Inusa. Inusa heads it back to goalkeeper Ben Mensah. Ben finds Daniel Cordier. Cordier goes back to Fatal. Esso tried to pounce on that one, but Kofi Ba clears it. Ofosua Champon is a throw-in for Hartlepool. He won't get a foul. No, he fell without any contact from Robert Addo. The Liberty goalkeeper Kofi Ba is down. Would need some attention from the Liberty medical team. So that's the Diana Stars coach Yusuf Abubakar. Later on this evening at 6 p.m. his team will be up against Wa All Stars. He's here to observe because he's yet to play against both Liberty and Hartlepool. The information he picks up in this game will be vital when the two come up against Aduana Stars. Reginald Asante, he's feeling the pressure as he makes his debut in the Ghana Premier League. 2 wins, 2 draws, and as many as 5 defeats. That's the story for Liberty, and this was a brilliant tackle from Amu. So we still have the Liberty goalkeeper Kofi Ba receiving treatment. He looks good to go now. Ejari concedes a throw-in. This Hearts of Oak on the Premier League table with 14 points, 4 wins, 4 defeats and 2 drawn games out of 10 matches. They scored 12 goals, and out of those 12, Patrick Razak and Joseph Esso have scored 7, with Razak having 4 and Esso scoring 3. So they are the usual suspects in terms of goals for the Phobians. Francis Owusu. Ball's cleared by Ejari. Kojobin to Patrick Razak. Razak goes back to Fatau. Kobna. That looked like a hospital pass from Kobna. But Hearts of Oak still have possession. Frederick Ansaboche for Liberty. Emmanuel Amuatipo. He's got Denchi to his left. Decides to go to the middle. Here is Dance Boche. Free kick for Liberty. Patrick Razak bringing down Emmanuel Amu. This is the second time Razak is committing a foul. He wouldn't escape a yellow card for the third time. So similar to the first one, where he took Ofosue Champon down. Ampedu and Zibo showing interest in this free kick. Ejari's header from Ampedu's free kick. Here is Zibo. Zibo gives possession away, but Liberty picks it up again. Here is Ansa. Michael Ampedu looking for Fosue Champon. Fosue Champon obviously couldn't get to that one. That was an ambitious pass from Michael Ampedu. Patrick Razak cuts into the middle. Good work by Razak. He gets into the box. He's stopped. Lovely stop by Denchi. Bright angle control for Liberty. Looking for Emmanuel Amu. Amu has seen Ofosue doing the stops it. Inusa gets back to the left back. Here is Joseph Esso. Kobna. Patao. So Zibo is doing most of the tidy up jobs in the midfield. He's shifted from the central defensive position he's been playing in a couple of games in the season to his preferred holding midfield position. Denchi makes a mistake and Razak fails to punish Liberty. Patao sends a cross, it goes wayward. Goal kick for Liberty. Not a decent cross from Fatah Mohamed. Emmanuel Amu. Francis Owusu is onside. And Inusa mops up well for the Phobians. Aminu. Last season, when Liberty played Hearts of Oak at the home grounds of the Phobians, Liberty took the lead in that game. through Benjamin Eshen, only for Vincent Atenga to equalize through the penalty. We've done 25 minutes here in Cape Coast, and it's no goal to Hartlepool, no goal to Liberty. The build-up of Hartlepool has been slow. Not too sure how they intend to attack Liberty with this kind of approach. Benjamin Ejari for Hartlepool in the heart of defense. He tries to look for Patrick Razak. Razak tries the quick one for Joseph Esso, and there's a foul. Joseph Esso pushed Akins Chebafor, but the decision has been greeted with huge uproar in disapproval. We have a benefit of the replay. Too close a decision to call, but Joseph Esso, unlucky the decision has gone against him. Hartlepool missing the services of Malik Akowa, who is on 3 yellow cards and is suspended for this game. Oh, a missed kick by Robert Addo. Ejari does want to get back to Ben Mensah. That was a bad charge from Ampedu. He gets a yellow card. First yellow card of the afternoon to Michael Ampedu, the Liberty right back, for that harsh challenge on Joseph Esso. Yellow card for Ampedu. Ampedu didn't start that game against Wa All Stars. He's coming to replace Nasiru Zakaria, who drops to the bench for this afternoon's game. Ejari sends one into the Liberty box, headed by Robert Adu, straight to goalkeeper Kofi Baha. Not a bad attempt from the House of Oak left back, Robert Adu Soa. Foul for Zibo. Kobna the culprit. Free kick taken, and it goes wayward for a throw into Hearts of Oak. Good play from Joseph Esso, tearing away from his markers. Esso, Kwejo Bin, Patrick Razak is moving into space. Esso, straight to goalkeeper Kofi Baha. That was some good link-up play for the Phobians. Obin Jr. brings down Michael Ampedu. So that's the attempt from Joseph Esso. He's found Cape Coast some positive grounds to score goals. And Zibo gives it away. Daniel Cordier, Robert Addo, Ejari to Fatau. Frederick and Saboche to Akins Cheba for Ejari has won almost all the aerial challenges of Oswe Champon. unproductive. Should be surging forward. William Denchi goes past Patrick Razak. He's got Fatau to confront. Denchi brings it back to Amu. Amu to Ansah. Ansah to Bright Under. And is cleared away by Robert Addo. Joseph Esso looks for Patrick Razak. He can't go past Denchi. Not too sure what Razak was thinking. He could go past Denchi with that header. Denchi had it well read. Now here is Bright Ando for Liberty. Good play from Bright Ando. He goes down. He gets a free kick. Fouled by Inusa Musa. So clearly there was a contact and that obstructed Ando's movement. Free kick for Liberty. We've done 31 minutes here in Cape Coast. It's Hartsovok 0, Liberty 0. Michael Ampedu goes for power straight to goalkeeper Ben Mensah. Not a bad attempt from Ampedu, but it was too direct. It lacked the direction. It had the needed punch though, but it lacked the direction. Powerful drive from Ampedu. Akins heads it onto the path of Razak, who gives it away. Emmanuel Amu. Zibo. Denchi. Amu. Lovely play from Denchi. Good stuff. Here is Bright Ando. Plays the 1-2 with Frederick Ansaboche. Ansaboche was looking for Francis Owusu, but Ejari gets the ball away for Hartsovok, and Fatau goes to Inusa. Bright Ando. The Liberty number 11 is down. Some pains around his thigh area. Maybe a groin setback for him. So Ando gets the attention of the Liberty medical team. Ampedu's free kick was good, but it was too direct. Ben Mensah alert and saves it well for the Phobians. It's a drop ball, but obviously the Phobians will get the advantage. Koji Obin shows too much of the ball to Ampedu. He fouls Ofosue Champon, and Liberty gets a free kick. Hartsovok have lost just once in their last 6 meetings with Liberty professionals. So Liberty, not the kind of side you can describe as a boogie side for Hartsovok. The Phobians have always been dominant in their games against Liberty. Francis Owusu's header to nobody as goalkeeper Ben Mensah picks it up for the Phobians. Daniel Cordier. Daniel Cordier playing it tough against his former team. Played some 4 seasons with Liberty before leaving for Hasselhoek. Some 2 seasons ago. Emmanuel Amu gets the free kick. Avo finds Amu. Amu to Ofosue Champon. Here is Frederick Ansaboche for Liberty, looking for Michael Ampedu. He finds Ampedu. Ampedu on the comeback. Yes, he gets back to Ansa. Here is Ofosue Champon. Oh, lovely dummy, but Robert Adams tucks his leg out. Ejare. Aminu. Kobna. Razak back to Fatal. They don't seem to be interested in attacking play, the Phobians. Most of their link-up plays have not been productive into the box of Liberty. They've come up on just 2 occasions troubling the Liberty defenseman. Bright Andor gives it away. Good play from Joseph Esso. He's got space. Zibo fouls his man. Free kick for Hasselhoek. Joseph Esso was looking dangerous, and Zibo, with that illegal body check, Hasselhoek have a free kick. Kobna has shown interest, and Benjamin Ejare has gone there as well. And Joseph Esso would also want to have a bite. It looks like it's a Kobna territory. Kobna steps forward, bends one against the human wall. Asa to Aminu. Aminu to Ejari. Razak goes past Denchi. Lovely tackle from Zibo. It's a Hasselhoek corner. Kobna bends one in. Fisted away by goalkeeper Kofi Bag. Only as far as Robert Adu Soa. Robert Adu bends one in. It's a goal kick. Ejari was getting to the end of it, but it was always going to elude him because of the weight behind that delivery from Joseph Esso. Daniel Cordier, Obin Jr., Patrick Razak. Oh, brilliant tackle from Akins Chebafor. The Liberty defensemen seem to be getting their tackles perfect this afternoon, and Kobna brings down Frederick Ansa for Liberty free kick. The tackles from the Liberty backline have been solid. They've been almost successful on all occasions. Ofosue Champon, Michael Ampedu goes past Ado, but Inusa will mop up for the Phobians. Aminu is playing so deep today. Joseph Esso, he gives it away. Here is Akins Chebafor. Emmanuel Amuatipo. He's got Denchi running to his left. He finds Denchi. Can he send a decent cross? He sends a cross in. Cleared away by Adusoa. And Kobna, unable to let it go wide. Ofosue Champon, and it goes up into the skies. It's a welcome goal kick for Hasselhoek. Reginald Asante knows his midfielder Ofosue Champion could have done better. He was presented with a decent opportunity. Joseph Esso does well to keep the ball after initially struggling to be on his feet. Aminu. Kojo Bin Jr. goes past Prosper Abo, and goalkeeper Kofi Ba does well to come out and save the situation for Liberty, but Abo was completely beaten by Kojo Bin Jr. Daniel Cordier. Joseph Esso. Ampedu's header. And Cordier tries one from a distance, blocked by Ampedu, only as far as Aminu. Joseph Esso cuts in, sends a shot. Oh, good save from the goalkeeper. Brilliant play from Joseph Esso. Edward Odum in a very pensive mood. Good attempt from Joseph Esso. Goalkeeper did well to stay on his feet. An impressive play from Joseph Esso. Already scored 3 goals in the Premier League. William Denchi. Denchi is also in the camp of the Black Stars of Ghana, but interestingly he was released by Jimmy Kobler, but Jude Arthur was not released. Here is Emmanuel Amu. Frederick Ansamboche. Oh, good play from Ansan. He gets back to Denchi. Can he send a cross? He cuts back. Liberty! Hop! That was close. Francis Owusu again. Good play from Denchi. He did well with a cutback. Amu's shot was heading towards the goalpost, but it took a deflection of Francis Owusu and it went over for a goal kick to Hatzabok. So Francis Owusu denying Emmanuel Amu Atipo that opportunity that could have easily been Liberty's first goal. It's goalless and it's 43 minutes. We're 2 minutes away from the regulation 45 to wrap up the first half here in Cape Coast. Inusa's header back to Ben Mensah. So, from Anyinasi in the western region, it's Karela 1, Asante Kotoko 1. Moro Ibrahim scored for Karela, and then Sonny Yakuba equalized for Asante Kotoko. It's 1-1 in Anyinasi, but in Cape Coast, it's 0-0 between Hearts and Liberty. Daniel Cordier. Robert Adusowa. His delivery goes straight to goalkeeper Kofi Ba. Ampedu. Ansan Boche. Bright Ando. Oh, lovely turn from Bright Ando. He goes back to Ansan Ofosue Champon. And Liberty gives away possession cheekily. Hatzabok. 45 minutes of first half already done. We're doing just a minute of additional time. Denchi, Amu, any moment from now, Charles Bulu will blow his whistle to bring the first half to an end. Hatsawok and Liberty are coming close with some opportunities. It's a handball against Akins, but he's unhappy with the decision, complaining of shot pulling on the part of Kojo Obin Jr. Last opportunity for the Phobians to break the deadlock before recess, and Kobna is behind it. Bulu whistles. Kobna kills one in. This can be dangerous, but straight to goalkeeper Kofi Ba. Obviously, we are wrapped up for the first half here in Cape Coast. It's all over for the first 45 minutes here at the Cape Coast Sports Stadium. Accra, Sobok and Liberty Professionals, match day 11 of the Ghana Premier League. The Scientific Soccer Lads presented with some decent goal scoring opportunities. Francis Owusu was denied by the